Good afternoon. Myself MD Tariq Anwar. I am working as an assistant professor in Mechanical Engineering Department at St. Andrews Institute of Technology and Management, Gurugram. Now I come to my qualification. I completed my BTech from Nagpur University and MTech from National Institute of Technology, Jamshedpur. Today I am going to deliver a lecture of video lecture series on the topic, that is hydraulic gradient and total energy lines. This is very important topic in fluid mechanics which I am going to discuss, that is hydraulic gradient and total energy line. This is lecture number 20 which I am delivering today. Before that, I completed 19 lecture of video lecture series. So, what is hydraulic gradient line and what is total energy lines? The line which joins piezometric heads at various points in a flow is known as hydraulic gradient line. In short, it is written as HGL. Clear? Means that what is piezometric head? Already discussed before that. P by W plus Z is known as piezometric head. So here definition is saying or telling us that the difference between various points in a flow is known as hydraulic gradient line. Means that P1 by W plus Z1 minus P2 by W plus Z2 will give you piezometric head difference, and it is nothing but hydraulic gradient line. Now we will discuss total energy line. The line which joins the total head, that is pressure head, kinetic head plus datum head. Already know that is the different types of head, already explained in some video lecture series before that. That is P by W is pressure head, V square upon 2G is kinetic head, and Z is datum head. So total energy line, what is this? The line which joins the total head in the bracket P by W plus V square upon 2G plus Z at various points is known as total energy line. It is written as TEL, total energy line. The distance between HGL and TEL gives kinetic energy head or velocity head. Clear? Because you all know that if we separate P by W plus Z, what will be the value which is remaining in this equation? That is V square upon 2G, that is kinetic head. So डिफरेंस बिटवीन HGL एंड TL किसके थ्रू हम सेपरेट कर सकते हैं? दो लाइन जो स्लोप बनेगा वो क्या होगा, कितना गैप पे बनेगा? काइनेटिक एनर्जी हेड के गैप पे बनेगा. सी द डायग्राम, इट विल बी मोर क्लियर. दैट इज आई हैव ड्रॉन हेयर इन द पाइप. For example, fluid is flowing from point 1 to point 2. Clear? There is a Z1 and Z2. I have taken one datum line from which point 1 is at a distance of Z1, point 2 at a distance of Z2. For this case, Z1 is equal to Z2. So no need to explain, but I am showing here what is the method of finding out HGL and TEL. Clear? So HGL, this is the difference between piezometric head difference. Clear? So adding P1 by W plus Z1 will give you piezometric head at point 1. Now we will move in rightward direction. P2 by W means that at point 2, P2 by W plus Z2 will give you piezometric head at point 2. So difference between piezometric head will give you HGL. Clear? Now we will discuss TEL, total energy line. Adding one term in this equation, that is total head. Piezometric head plus kinetic head will give you total head at point 1. Similarly, at point 2, adding V2 square upon 2G will give you total head at point 2. A total head difference is known as TEL. I have written on the right side in rectangular block P2 by W plus Z2 piezometric head at point 2, or in common term you can write P by W plus Z is piezometric head. Now see next line, HGL, piezometric head difference. TEL, next line, total head difference. Clear? This is the total energy line and hydraulic gradient line. It will be more clear when we will take an example and we will solve this, and I will show what is the difference or what is the changes which are occurring during the flow from one pipe to another pipe, or you can say pipe diameter is changing or pipe diameter is reducing or enlarging. Okay, so see this question, hydraulic gradient line concept and TEL line concept will be more clear. Draw HGL TEL for sudden expansion. Clear? क्या बोल रहा है यहाँ पे? HGL ड्रॉ करना है एंड TEL ड्रॉ करना है फॉर सडन एक्सपेंशन. मीन्स दैट ऑलरेडी एक्सप्लेन्ड in case of minor losses what is sudden expansion. Means that first pipe is of a smaller diameter and second pipe is of larger diameter. See this diagram, I will explain one by one. So this part is as known as, first part is at point 1 pipe is diameter less diameter pipe. So second part is larger diameter pipe. So for this case I am seeing that here I am discussing that diameter of pipe is changing. First diameter, that is at section 1 diameter is smaller, and at section 2 diameter is larger. So what will be the effect? That is in case of total energy line and in case of hydraulic gradient line. So you all know that P1 by W plus V1 square upon 2G plus Z1, this is the Bernoulli's equation, is equal to P2 by W plus V2 square upon 2G plus Z2 plus head loss due to expansion. Already explained in case of or in the topic of flow through pipes, major losses and minor losses. So head loss due to expansion is minor loss for this type of flow. So I am considering first total energy line. For example, total energy line is moving in rightward direction when the pipe diameter is smaller. When suddenly pipe diameter is increasing, so there will be a loss. Which type of loss? This is sudden loss of kinetic head because diameter of pipe is increasing. So due to sudden loss of kinetic head, total energy line will go in downward direction. I have shown here sudden loss. Clear? Now there is another loss or no loss in larger diameter pipe, so it will move constantly. Clear? This is clear? This is total energy line moving, and at the junction or at the time when the diameter of pipe is changing, there will be kinetic head loss. Clear? So it will give you kinetic energy loss. So you all know that total energy line is the sum of all head, but in this case kinetic energy is decreasing, so total energy line will decrease and then it will move as usual. Now we will focus on HGL. HGL, this is the difference between piezometric head. Clear? So what will be the effect? HGL क्या होगा? 10, considering here, this is the case of TL. For example, total energy value is 10, total energy value at point 2 is 8, head loss due to expansion. Clear? That is 2. So 2 unit it is moving in downward direction. Clear? Now we will discuss HGL. HGL is piezometric head difference, but in this case at first point P1 by W plus Z1 will give you piezometric head at or in pipe 1, but as the pipe diameter is increasing, pressure will also increase. So at point 2, or you can say after junction point, pressure will rise due to increase in pressure due to sudden expansion. Clear? So here HGL will move in upward direction and it will follow the same path as usual. Now see the another diagram, that is here I have shown fluid is flowing inside the pipe, in between there is a pump, and after that fluid is also flowing. What will be the effect? Means total energy line before pump is constant line. Due to pump, kinetic energy head is increasing, so total energy line will move in upward direction. After pump it will move as usual. Clear? Now see another example. Fluid is flowing and passing through turbine. There is a turbine in between during the flow. So before turbine, total energy line as usual moving in the slope way, and after turbine or in turbine, what will be occurring? That is pressure is decreasing or velocity is decreasing. See this clearly. What is decreasing? Pressure or velocity? Here velocity is changing or velocity is converted into pressure or pressure is converted into velocity. This is the Bernoulli's application in case of turbine. So velocity head is converted into pressure. तो प्रेशर में चेंज हो रहा है, मतलब प्रेशर डिक्रीज हो रहा है, वेलोसिटी भी डिक्रीज हो रहा है साइमल्टेनियसली. सो क्या होगा? व्हाट विल बी द इफेक्ट? टोटल एनर्जी लाइन विल मूव इन डाउनवर्ड डायरेक्शन, and after that, after turbine, it will move as usual. So see this node point. I'll solve one problem on this concept. Hydraulic gradient line can rise or fall in a flow. Clear? Hydraulic gradient line can rise or fall in a flow, but the total energy line cannot rise unless there is some external energy input. Clear? See the diagram again. मतलब हाइड्रोलिक ग्रेडियंट लाइन जो है राइज भी हो सकता है, फॉल भी हो सकता है, डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द डायमीटर ऑफ द पाइप और शेप ऑफ द पाइप. बट टोटल एनर्जी लाइन कैन नॉट राइज, कभी भी राइज नहीं करेगा अनलेस देयर इज सम एक्सटर्नल एनर्जी इनपुट. फॉर एग्जांपल in this diagram, pump which is giving some energy to the flow, so total energy line is increasing. In this case turbine, the total energy line is decreasing. Now we will solve one problem related to this concept. At a sudden expansion of water pipeline from a diameter of 0.24 meter to 0.48 meter, the hydraulic gradient line rises by 10 mm. Then find the discharge. I have not drawn here hydraulic gradient line, drawn here total energy line. I will explain is clearly. So you all know that continuity equation is nothing but a1 v1 is equal to a2 v2. So applying the formula pi by 4 d1 square into v1 is equal to pi by 4 d2 square into v2, we will get v1 in terms of v2 as v1 is equal to 4 v2. Clear? Kinetic head is given as v1 square upon 2g. Clear? Now applying Bernoulli's equation between point 1 and 2, that is p1 by w plus v1 square upon 2g plus z1 is equal to p2 by w plus v2 square upon 2g plus z2 plus v1 minus v2 का whole square upon 2g, that is head loss due to expansion. This is the formula of head loss due to expansion. So after arranging the term, that is v1 square upon 2g minus v2 square upon 2g on the left side and minus shifting this, that is head loss due to expansion, that is v1 minus v2 का whole square upon 2g is equal to v2 by w plus z2 piezometric head at point 2 minus p1 by w plus z1 is piezometric head at 1. So in this question the difference in piezometric head is given, that is 10 mm. So converting this 10 mm into meter, that is 10 into 10 raised to minus 3. Clear? So putting this value, that is HGL is nothing but piezometric head difference. So the value is given in the question as 10 mm. So converting this 10 mm into meter, 10 into 10 raised to minus 3. On the left hand side 2g is the common, so arranging the term v1 square minus v2 square minus v1 minus v2 का whole square is nothing but v1 square plus v2 square minus 2v1 v2. After opening the bracket and cancelling the common term, we will get as 2v1 v2 minus 2v2 square upon g. 2 से 2 is the common term, which will be cancelled out, is equal to 10 into 10 raised to minus 3. So we will get v1 into v2 minus v2 square upon g is equal to 0.01. So shifting g on the right side, we will get as, and putting the value of v1 is equal to 4v2. So 4v2 square minus v2 square is nothing but 3v2 square is equal to g into 0.01. Clear? So we will get v2 as 0.1808 meter per second. Clear? So you have to find discharge, no need to find. If in the question v1 is asking, he is asking to find v1, you can solve. v1 is equal to 4v2. Clear? So discharge will be given as q is equal to a2 into v2. Clear? So you can find out area is, the pi by 4 value is 0.7854 into v2, the diameter is 0.48 square, into v2 is the velocity, that is 0.1808. So we will get discharge at 0.0327 meter cube per second. In the next lecture I will explain different types of pipe, that is pipe in series, pipe in parallel, equivalent pipe, and power during the pipe flow. Okay, thank you guys. Bye.